General Hospital spoilers reveal that the story of Sam donating her liver to Lulu is becoming more complicated than ever as a major obstacle arises. Lulu's health condition may not be sufficient to undergo the liver transplant. This has come as a huge shock to the family, especially Lucky, who had placed all his hopes on this transplant to save his sister's life. When Lucky learns that Lulu's health might not meet the medical requirements, he falls into a state of deep distress and frustration. He had hoped that Sam's liver donation would be the ultimate solution, but now he is forced to face the reality that there's no guarantee of Lulu's safety. This leaves Lucky feeling utterly helpless, unable to do anything to protect his sister in such a challenging situation. Lucky is receiving steadfast support from Liz, who has always been by his side during the toughest times, particularly as he grapples with the anxiety over Lulu's condition and other personal issues weighing on his mind. Liz is not only a friend, but also the one who helps Lucky stay calm, reminding him that he doesn't have to face these challenges alone. However, something bigger seems to be unfolding, as Lucky begins to sense that he is getting caught in a series of inexplicable events. Strange and chaotic things start happening around him. Lucky's anxiety is not only stemming from Lulu's situation, but also from the mysterious occurrences that seem to haunt him daily. There are recurring dreams, lingering obsessive thoughts he can't shake, and bizarre incidents happening in his everyday life. Lucky starts to believe that these are not just products of a troubled mind, but could be signs of a larger, more insane event about to happen, something that could change everything in his life. Liz, although patient and fully supportive of Lucky, has also noticed alarming changes in him. She worries that he might be spiraling into a turmoil that even her love and help may not be enough to pull him out of. However, Liz knows that what Lucky needs most right now isn't just comfort, but a concrete way to face what's happening. She encourages Lucky to search for the truth behind his obsessions, believing that only when he confronts his fears directly can he find a solution and get through this difficult phase. The crazy event Lucky is feeling may be connected to a bigger conspiracy, a chain of events or unsolved mysteries tied to his family or even his and Lulu's past. It's possible that the strange things happening are not random, but part of a larger, hidden narrative that is only just starting to come to light. Lucky is at a crossroads in his life, facing decisions that could change not only his life, but also those of his loved ones. Liz, with all her patience and love, remains by Lucky's side throughout his inner battle. But ultimately, the key is that Lucky must walk through this on his own, confronting truths that perhaps he's not yet ready to accept. Whether Lucky can overcome these obsessions and the crazy events to find peace for himself and his family is the question hanging over this intense and dramatic storyline. Lucky is desperately searching for any way to save his sister, Lulu. In his desperation, he has pleaded with Liz to help him carry out a reckless plan to donate his own liver to Lulu. To Lucky, it seems like the only way to save his sister from her critical condition, and he believes that sacrificing his liver is a necessary act. However, this has placed Liz in an incredibly difficult and complicated position, pulling her into a whirlwind of new chaos. Liz, always the strong and rational one, suddenly finds herself at the center of a life-or-death decision. Lucky's plea leaves her torn between honoring his request or standing firm on the medical risks involved with such a surgery. Liz understands that donating a liver could save Lulu, but she is also fully aware of the risks it poses to Lucky, not just in terms of his health, but also his future. She is faced with the impossible choice of saving one person while potentially harming the other. As the situation escalates, Liz realizes that she cannot make this decision lightly. But the intense emotions and pressure from Lucky have driven her to the point where she must consider making a shocking decision. Liz, who usually follows strict medical guidelines, now faces the possibility of breaking those rules to do what she believes is right in her heart. The story becomes increasingly chaotic as Liz weighs all possibilities. Will she agree to Lucky's request and accept the enormous risks? The tension between logic and emotion is pushing Liz towards a decision that could completely alter the course of the story. In this difficult moment, Liz might make a shocking choice that not only changes the lives of Lucky and Lulu, but also brings unforeseen consequences. Aiden was left in complete shock when he found out about Liz's decision, someone he had always trusted. Liz's shocking decision, especially her apparent agreement to allow Lucky to donate his liver to Lulu, left Aiden deeply worried. He couldn't understand why his mother would agree to such a dangerous plan, and this left him feeling lost and confused. In Aiden's eyes, the fact that his mother decided to put Lucky in such a risky situation was too much for him to accept. This only intensified the situation, as Lucky, after his desperate plea, now faces serious health risks due to the decision to donate his liver. His willingness to sacrifice himself to save his sister has put him in a dangerous position, not only physically, but also emotionally, as he deals with the pressure of trying to save Lulu while also confronting the concerns of his family. Aiden, despite being young, is fully aware of the fragile nature of the situation and the fear that he could lose both his uncle and his sister. The internal conflict between his love for his family and the fear of possible loss has left Aiden feeling overwhelmed, and this has pushed Lucky into a state of emotional instability, as he now faces not only his health, but also the disappointment and worry of his loved ones. This situation pushes everyone, especially Liz and Lucky, into a difficult trial as they confront the potential consequences of this risky decision. Will Lucky survive this dangerous surgery to save Lulu? And can Aiden come to terms with the fact that his family is facing one of its greatest challenges yet?